Hi Taurus, welcome to Honeybee U Tarot. My name is Melissa. This love reading is for all people with Taurus in significant placements. So we're looking at Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the North Node. We all know I love the North Node, if you've been with me before. So welcome back to my subscribers, as well as welcome to anyone who is new. I hope you enjoy this reading and take a minute to hit like, subscribe, leave a comment. All are welcome and much appreciated. Okay, so I am pulling just an overarching message from the Oracle deck, the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle. Okay, let's get a message for our Taurians. My fingers are cold. It's cold here in Texas, not the usual weather. I mean, again, I guess it's semi-usual for winter, but it's just not a norm to have freezing or below freezing weather, and I'm freezing. So I feel like my hands are struggling to handle the cards a little bit. All right, we just got one. Warrior of Light at the bottom of the deck. And my nose is running. I apologize. Just want to double check, make sure no others. I really need a space heater, I think, under my desk. So the bottom of the deck, wow. Warrior of Light. It's really beautiful. Conquering fear. Start today, Taurus. Taking baby steps towards something it looks like. Conquering your fears. So let's see. How does that play out in your love reading? Okay, so the first line is going to be past, present, and future. Just sort of an overall look. Past, present, and future. Love for Taurus. What do we have for the past? Okay, that's some significant. Whoa, interesting. Okay, so we've got, well, there you are, Taurus. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, and underneath that, King of Pentacles. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune looks like turning in your favor with the Star card. And Two of Cups. Okay, so in the past, it looks like you've been doing some healing and maybe even have entered into some sort of a relationship that has felt healing, felt really good, maybe even felt like something that you had hoped for, and felt like I don't want to say a lottery, but felt like you're coming out of like a dark period. Okay, so the wheel turned, you're up now, feeling pretty good. That is some past energy there. Okay, what do we have in the present? You know, you're kind of feeling your bad self in the flow. Like, it's okay to want love. It's okay to be where I am and accept love. Wish for love. Wish for my perfect partner. So the past looks pretty positive. Let's see what we've got in the present. It's good to be back. I took kind of a break. I just wasn't, once again, I just kind of wasn't feeling it for a while. And then I came back and I did some readings, and then I got really busy with work. Well, with my my real job and my first job. And then we had this snow and ice thing, and so I've had to rearrange a lot of clients and scheduling, so I have time to do readings. So it's really feeling kind of good to get back here and do some readings. Okay, so all right, Taurus. So it looks to me like now maybe whatever was going on here where you felt that this relationship or this partnership was very healing, it may not be quite enough for you. It looks like it's good. Here's the Magician at the bottom of the deck. But you may feel that you want to manifest more. Like there's more out there. You're not sure necessarily what that is or what it looks like, but it's almost like you just have an inner knowing that it's time to move on. It's time to go find something that feels maybe even better. You know, we all have those relationships, those transitional relationships where when we're, feeling really low and down, we come back up and we have a relationship and it feels really good, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's the one, right? It's great to have all different kinds of relationships. So maybe you're going to just sort of go see what else is out there. Feels just a bit more fulfilling for you. Okay. And the future for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. I always think it's really interesting with the Eight of Cups that there's this eclipse going on. So this might appear to be a sudden decision, but generally with an eclipse energy, unless I see like the Tower card come with it, I don't believe it's that sudden. I believe it's something that you may have been, thinking about, contemplating, and then, when the energies are right, whether you know what those energies are or not, you just kind of suddenly do it, This is the time I've got to go. Like, I've just got to go. I've got to make that shift or that change. Okay. So what's the future? Future for Taurus. Ooh, that Devil card wanted to come out a couple of times. I really thought it was about to show up. Oh, look at that. Okay. Yeah. Something something came to a completion. Maybe something to do with childhood, inner child healing. I don't know. I don't know. It looks like you've been working something out, or a relationship has caused you to start to really work something out, not necessarily with the person, but more with yourself. Like the relationship is causing you to be more clear on why you act or react the way that you do. Okay. And so, you know, what may be coming up in the future, although you have, you know, moving into a better mental state or calmer waters, you may also have a sense of being stuck, or of questioning yourself, of being not quite sure. How to make the next move, if it's safe to make a move. Let me get a clarifier, okay? On that card, coming in the future. Might not feel quite certain. Now, the north nodes collectively, the north nodes of the moon have shifted so that Taurus is our north node, and now collectively. And, you know, Taurians like stability and the way things have always been and have always worked. So potentially, because you've been doing some going within and some inner work and inner healing, you may be sort of questioning beliefs of the past or thoughts of the past. I mean, you've got 2 8s here. So for me, that's really big. As above, so below. Duh. And we have conquering fear here. Yeah, which is, wow. Which is 17, which is another 8. I mean, this is no joke. Like when you have this many 8s, like that's, or repeating numbers, it's pretty significant, okay? And if you can think of an 8 as like the infinity sign turned on its side, I mean, there's just a lot of importance to this. So like I was saying, Taurians like stability, security, doing what's known, doing what's worked before, and collectively we are not in that energy at all. If you are now questioning maybe yourself and the way you've been, or your thoughts or beliefs about relationships or how to be, you may feel like you just don't feel necessarily a sense of certainty, you know, about how do I do a relationship now? I'm going to go for something new and different, but can I trust myself? Do I know what I'm doing? I'm going to really feel a little tentative here. Feel a little out of my element. Yeah. Okay, well, once again, I apologize. I always do that with my lips. But you got the 7 of Pentacles. Oh, with the 5 of Cups here. Okay. So yeah, there's a loss or grieving, maybe, you know, because of walking away from this other relationship, but maybe grieving something else as well. The Lovers is there because you maybe made a choice. You had to make a choice to leave. So of course there's going to be some sadness, even if you do make the choice to leave. An ending, we all experience loss and some sadness. But Seven of Pentacles. Okay, this is a time for reflection, for pausing to see what works, what doesn't, what needs to be pruned away, what needs to be held back, maybe used to further your growth or further manifest what it is that you are looking for. So yeah, it's kind of what's coming in the future is a bit of a tentative, it's an insecure thought, and an insecurity is sense of insecurity and instability. But I almost feel like you're choosing, because you realize that sense of self-doubt, maybe, that it's time to push pause on going out and finding the next thing. You walked away, you know there's more, but you're not necessarily going to jump into the dating pool, you know, so to speak. Okay, so I'm going to put this card back. And let's look at what else is going on here. Oh, yeah, look at this. I mean, that's really interesting, isn't it? So your angels are with you as you make these very tentative steps forward into something new. God, I can't wait to read what the guidebook says on that. Okay. Lessons learned, Taurus. Lessons learned. New perspective. Well, looky there. Bottom of the deck. This is what you got in the first line. Okay. Oh, yeah. And heartbreak here underneath that. Okay. But look at this. Lessons learned. A new perspective. A new way. Maybe like something that's a new thought process, or a new perspective, or a new enlightened idea or notion around something, you know, that previously sort of ruled your thinking process. But now the sword pierces through the crown, okay? And the laurel wreath is split because this is new, and it's divinely given to you. Like, yes, you went through stuff, but it's almost kind of like what I'm getting is like, why didn't I think of that? Or why didn't I know that before? Or why, and I guess it's just one of those things, we trust the process and trust that we have to go through certain life lessons, excuse me, in order to get to a point where we can see things differently. So there's something about the lesson learned is that I think that I can have and take a new perspective around love, around relationships, about what that really is. What is the truth of love and relationships? And maybe there was a new truth came to light about the one that you kind of thought that you became engaged with, or that you became involved with during your process of healing. Maybe something new came to light, a new perspective around that relationship. It doesn't look bad per se. It's just something new. Okay, well, there you are again. You're getting repeating cards. Yeah. So, wisdom gained. This is interesting for wisdom gained. Okay. Well, here you are. Okay. Getting back on the horse. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let me show you this. Then 5 of Cups. This person is grieving. This person is focusing on these spilled cups, right? And 7 of Cups. So all cups, all in the feels, right underneath this present energy, okay? All the cups. Emotions. So, I just, once again, we have this guy who's got, options. He's looking at, well, which card do I pick? There's also a cup there that is mysterious. Like, we don't know what's underneath that. And some of them even look a little scary and not so great. But I think he's sort of what happened here? I think he's sort of working out what is most important to him. I just kind of feel like he's working out what is a priority to me to focus on, to work on, to put the effort into, because I can't have everything. And I have to say goodbye to some things. And there is wisdom in that, in understanding, like, you can't, sometimes in different areas of our life and different choices that we make, or choices that we need to make, or different choices that we need to make in order to build, one thing, means we kind of have to let go of another thing. And That's mature. That's maturity. Okay. So, what comes next? Well, next step, moving into the future. There's that Devil card. Okay. So, let's see what this is about. Oh, with the moon underneath that. All right. Okay, Taurus. So we have Justice. Also card of Libra. And once again, Eight of Cups. Okay. So now we have we're looking at 4 8s, and we have the Devil card at the bottom of the deck, also a card of Capricorn, or and Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. Okay. So I don't know. Are you worried or concerned that maybe, something that you did to someone, meaning walking away, will happen to you? Or has it happened to you? Or is it happening to you that another person is walking away now from you to look for something else? I mean, there's just this sort of like actions have consequences, and it's not like a good or a bad thing. It's just a thing. It is what it is. And I mean, the Devil is a card that the Devil energy is about beliefs that are not that prevent us and hold us back from living our truest, most authentic, highest life. They bind us and they restrict us from doing the things that we need to do. Man, I don't know. I'm getting let's get a clarifier. Okay. What's going on here with the Justice card and the Eight of Cups in the future? I just keep getting this what goes around comes around kind of thing. And I don't, the Aries reading was about untying karmic knots, I think that's what it said. Yeah, and then we got the Five of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles card, which is my Cats in the Cradle card. It's a legacy card. What's the legacy I'm building? What are the messages that I pass on down to generations that come after me? And, the generations that come after us are... Wait, what did I just say? We pass on to the generations that come after us, like our own beliefs, the things that we put out there are the actions that we've taken, but also we are in many ways a result of the generations before us. Two of Wands. I don't know. I wonder if you are judging yourself too harshly for wanting something more based out of programming, thought processes, belief systems, generations before you. Okay, we'll leave it there. All right, now let's see. Go easy on yourself. Okay, we all have times in our lives where we're really being asked to reflect on our choices, our behaviors, what no longer works. And, if you heard of the dark night of the soul or middle-age crisis, those we all experience them. All right, let's look at let's see, how can Taurus be an expression of love for the collective? How can Taurus be an expression of love right now? Taurus being an expression of love right now. Damn. Look. You got another Eight of Swords, the bottom of the deck. with justice again. Okay. So again, try to maintain a fair perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. As well as if you're making if you're making judgments or looking at others or reflecting on others, try to maintain a sense of higher wisdom, perspective, balance, fairness. I just kind of want to say, there but for the grace of God go I, because I go. Okay? Resist that judgy piece. Okay, Taurus? All right, let's get a looky look here. 17, conquering fear. Oh, just opened it up right there. Fear makes you feel small, fragile, threatened, and unable to take the next steps. You may also feel isolated, and yet you are not alone. Many angels surround you, wishing to help. So often, though, you forget to call on them, and then when you do ask, you doubt that they have heard, and so you ask again and again, weakening your own faith that they actually are there. Yet angels have been around you since you were first born. They heralded your arrival, have celebrated your successes, and tried to pick you up when you have failed or been hurt or needed care and love. They remind you that you have already accomplished and conquered many things and have always survived and grown stronger. This new fear around you now has arisen out of your own shadow. Okay? I know that this is true, but you got the moon card underneath that too. This is a time of deep psychological reflection, exploration, something coming to light. It is a side of you that mistakenly thinks it keeps you safe by staying exactly where you are, never trying anything new, and always maintaining the status quo. It is, however, an illusion. These feelings and negative voices in your head that say, I can't or I won't, are just an energetic block that can be broken through by proclaiming, I can and I will. That which seems so difficult now needs to be taken a step at a time, broken down into achievable chunks and made comfortable to you so you can cross each stepping stone with growing confidence and trust. Ask what it is that you are truly frightened of, and some of you will hear my own shadow as the response. Make peace with the parts of you that have been programmed to feel fear. Some fear is instinctive, and some is learned from social and family patterns. There you go. Some may also have come in from past life experience, but no fear is incapable of being healed with angelic support and light. So there you go, Taurus. I'm sending you so much love and compassion. My moon actually is in Taurus, so there's in many ways I understand some of this Eight of Swords energy, and I'm with you, sending you love and appreciation for being here, for doing your own work, because you are going to pass on your personal growth to the next generation and help the collective. So be well, be love, and be loved. Bye-bye.